What is going on, everybody? This is Lethal Star Gaming, bringing you back some more Madden 23 Packers Fantasy Draft franchise. This is part 4. We are 1-1 in our season, facing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are 0-2. Just a quick recap of last time. In Game 1 versus Minnesota, we went for the 2-point conversion to try and put the team away, and ended up losing, getting stopped at the half-yard line in a thriller. Then we faced Chicago and came back from an 18-point deficit at halftime to win 38-35. So two really good games to start our season. Both, at certain points didn't feel like we're winnable at all. And we both had a chance, and unfortunately in one we didn't get it done, and the other we were able to. So that's just a slight recap. We have gone ahead and I believe set up everything for this game, kind of what we wanted for our game day goals. So they remain achievable. And I'm excited to continue our season here together. We'll take one look before we go back in, just as another recap, the mock draft, where players are expected to go. Right now it has us 1-1 taking, I believe, Marvin Mims. I know I passed myself, but taking Isaiah Foskey, a left end. He's projected round 1. So out of Notre Dame, 6'5", 260 pounds. So that's where it has us projected right now. But excited to kind of see where our season continues to take us. So that being said, we will get our game underway. I don't believe we have any current injuries to worry about or anything like that. So we are all set, and we will get ready to face the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for Game 3. As you can see, they got Joey Bosa, Jesse Bates, and Kenny Clark. And our top 3 is Chase Young, A.J. Cole, and Jair Alexander. Let's edit our unis. We'll go with the current color rush. I like that. And we are underway for Game 3. Where's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers?
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on the rookie, Breece Hall. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Packers and the Buccaneers, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
And we'll be facing Tua Tagovailoa in this matchup, so hopefully our defense can stand tall. Should be a good matchup. Some clean unis. And let's get underway. It looks like we're going to bring out our defense first as we kick off. And we're underway.
The NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. They're led out by the southpaw Tua Tagovailoa.
Those are the stats from Tua this year thus far. 2 TDs, 3 picks.
In the research packet that we had after last week's game, it's all on me now. I've got to lead my team and find a way.
I'll just quickly set my defensive
but they're at home. I guess he's going to try and find a way to get the home crowd involved.
defensive stats there. And all right. Let's see how we can start this week off. Our last 2 games have been rough for us coming out of the gates, but hopefully we'll have a stronger performance this week.
Tua to throw right away. They'll find Harry on the right side. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the
Again,
31.
tackling. Tackling seems to be an issue. We should have had that tackle there, but not able to bring him down right away.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do.
Penalty, holding on the offense. And we will accept that and put them back at 2nd and 14.
Yeah, just look in the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
We're going to back off here. I want my team to be ready.
Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
Play the under route.
He's upended after a
And a gain of 4. Bring them back to 3rd and 10. Can our defense get off the field? We're going to try to bring a little pressure.
3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
We're going to play the inside slants. Quay Walker coming up with pressure.
Tua going to throw. This is the tight end fan.
There we go. Able to get a big stop there.
Short of the first at the 32.
And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers will be punting on over. I think in the last 2 games we gave up game-scoring touchdowns on our first drive. So good that our team could finally get a stop there and get off the field on the first drive to start the game.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be.
And now our team, our captain Kenny Pickett coming out.
Offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers.
We got Breece Hall, Jahan Dotson, George Pickens, Christian Watson, Jelani Woods. Again, a very young offensive team. And we are going nowhere but backwards on that one.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 13.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
We got a young Jelani Woods on the under route. And we'll take that.
Following a pick on the side, past the 30 to the 32.
Defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. Unfortunately, gave up the conversion. I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
So we're going to have to throw this away. Kenny Pickett, nowhere to go with the ball. Gonna have to throw it away, and just like that, the Packers are stalled out on 3-0. Good punt from A.J. Cole. And a good tackle from Wild Goose.
2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Setting to throw on first down is Tua.
And an interception from Jair Alexander. And there we go. In a swing of a couple plays, Packers are now in Buccaneer territory with Jair Alexander picking up a pick. Almost looked like a pick 6 if you could have broke that one tackle, but Packers are in business. Ooh, and Kenny Pickett almost returned the favor with a pick.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28.
Let's try and keep this ball on the ground and get something going. Breece Hall outside. Big run in Tampa Bay red zone now. 2 rushes, 16 yards after getting a negative 3 yards on his first carry. Holding. And ain't no holding yet. Breece Hall's a beast for us.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Let's see if we can't punch this in.
Pickett back to throw.
George Pickens. Oh, George Pickens almost breaking the plane at the goal line. Down at the 1. 3rd and goal. Turn penalties off. Now they're still on. And Breece Hall walking in easy for a Green Bay Packer touchdown, putting us up 7-0.
Breece Hall with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here on the road.
And finally, unlike the last 2 weeks, we are able to put up points first.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays.
And it's on rookie mode. I'm playing on all Madden custom sliders. I use Matt 10 from Operation Sports sliders.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
I believe in my first video I put out just showing my sliders for XP and for gameplay. Shout out.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum.
Oh, and Eric Stokes. Oh, it's Khair Elam missing an interception right through his hands. Can't have that.
Understand where you want to throw the open before the ball leaves your hands.
And Eric Stokes almost coming away with a pick. Tua still concussed. Oh, God. And here we are again. Packers forcing a 3rd and 10. Something we didn't see all too much of in the first 2 games. And pressure on Tua, and he forces the incompletion. Chase Young getting in his face. Tua not able to get that pass off. And the Packers again force a 3-and-out. Christian Watson back for the return. And only gets a couple.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
And out coming the Packer offense. Firing on all cylinders. Something we haven't seen in the first 2 games. Can they keep it going? Breece Hall certainly can with a big run up the middle. In Tampa Bay territory now.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Pickett now on first down.
Looking over the middle, Jahan Dotson with the catch. Flag on the play. This could be roughing the passer. Give Hall the ball. All right, we will feed Hall.
So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
We definitely are a run-first team, so we will feed Hall the ball.
The hit came just a little bit too late, and the official won't even think twice about pulling his flag on that one.
They'll give to Hall.
Breece Hall fighting for extra yards. Love to see it. Penalties only for the defense. Yeah, I wish. I hope it stays that way. Breece Hall to gain a 4 there on the first down run. Keeping it on the ground. And nowhere to go on there. Stuffed behind the line for -2 yards. We're going to have to come up with a different strategy here on 3rd down. Try and pick up this 3rd and 8. And Dotson. With the catch, Jahan Dotson able to still make the catch in double coverage, take the hit. Let's take another look at that. I for sure thought that was either picked or he dropped it. Great ball placement from Kenny Pickett here. And Jahan Dotson able to hang on after taking the hit.
The chains that time they had to complete it in double coverage and they got it done.
Let's try a little trickery. Let's try a jet sweep here. Can we catch it? They're bringing blitz on the offside. So we're going to switch it back. We're going to go halfback zone. And we're going to run it with Breece Hall. Up the middle. Shrugs off a tackler and drags another defender in. And that is Breece Hall's 2nd touchdown on the day. And this is a completely different Packer team than what we've seen from the first 2 weeks. First 2 weeks we went down big early and were able to battle back. This week we're starting to go up big, and we're only in the first quarter. And at that, the Packers are up 14-0 on Tampa Bay.
It's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Buccaneers.
All right, and the Packers defense coming back out onto the field. Let's see if they can keep up their strong start.
As they try again with a first down now. This one swung out to Montgomery.
Montgomery breaking tackles, refusing to go down.
And they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, here's Tua. Montgomery, another target.
Ooh, and Montgomery takes another hit at the knees. And that is not what you want to see. Roughing the passer on Quay Walker. And like that, in a matter of a few plays, Tampa Bay is now in Green Bay territory. And a sack from Damone Clark. Helping us get some of those yardage back that we gave up on the penalty. Loss of 6.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
And again, Chase Young there. Nothing doing for Tariq Cohen. Quay Walker, dirty play. Yeah, we're developing him. He's got a lot to learn. We'll get him there. Big third down here. 3rd and 16. Can we get off the field again? Ooh, and that's going to be close. 4th and inches. And they're going to go for a field goal here. And instead of rushing the ball and going for it on 4th down, they're going to kick a field goal. And they got it. Through the uprights. 14-3. Good stop there from our defense to prevent them from picking up that first. Looked like broken coverage on the backside. Defenders ran into each other. But we're still able to hold on to just the field goal. And the Packers get the ball right back.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
And back out onto the field, Kenny Pickett and Breece Hall. We're going to keep trying to pound the ball. We are definitely a run-first offense, and I want to pound the ball as much as we possibly can. And nothing doing on that first play.
You know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up.
See if we can't catch Tampa Bay with a screen. Breece Hall on one-on-one. Nothing doing for him. Only a pickup of 1 yard. And Green Bay forced into a 3rd and long. And Pickens open over the middle. And what a catch. And he takes a big shot at the end of the play, but picks up a Packer first down, moving the chains.
A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter. This defense will probably need to get off the field in those situations.
And let's see if we can't keep this drive sustained and keep moving. And again, Breece Hall, nothing doing for him. As the defender is able to go right up the middle, untouched, and take Breece Hall down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3.
They hate when he can draw a bead on the play, get a running start, and make a big play behind the line of scrimmage as he did just there.
Now on 2nd and 13.
Ooh, and a very inaccurate throw from Kenny Pickett there, looking for George Pickens. Unable to connect. And the Packers are forced into a 3rd and long.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Jahan Dotson open again over the middle of the field, able to pick up the first down. A great throw from Kenny Pickett, and the Packers keep their drive alive, converting on 3rd and 13. Again, keeping the ball on the ground with Breece Hall, trying to work that run game, and still nothing doing.
Pickett now from the gun here.
Lonnie Woods with a big catch, taking a hit, moving the chains, pick up a 13.
Made at the Bucs 27-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set.
And the Packers looking content to let the clock wind down and head into the second quarter here. Up 11, 14-3. Definitely our best first quarter and so far first half of action in this early season.
The Packers with the football here to begin begin the second quarter. As they've got it
Packers approaching Tampa Bay red zone here. And it looks like Tampa Bay may blitz, so the Packers are calling out of their run play. And let's see what they can do. They've got Jelani Woods behind the linebackers. And into Tampa Bay red zone, down at the 9-yard line, 1st and goal, Green Bay.
This time 18 more and a first down.
And again, the Packers calling an audible at the line of scrimmage, not looking or liking what the Tampa Bay defense is running.
Back to the ground with Hall.
Trying to still get Breece Hall going and not able to pick up much, as he only is able to secure 2 yards on the run.
That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Packers still committed to the run game here.
On second and goal. One more time with Hall.
And Breece Hall up the middle, able to get into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the day, giving the Packers a 21-3 lead, extending the lead by 18 points. Great blocking by the offensive line, and Breece Hall able to walk in easy for his 3rd touchdown of the day.
That's now 3 touchdown runs.
And I would anticipate that when they get down in the red zone, he's going to get more chances as this game goes on. And I think that the
And with that, Daniel Carlson's extra point, Packers are up 18 on a nice drive, 11 plays, 78 yards, and just under 6 minutes
18 now.
of possession time.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
And a big hit
Up at the 25.
from Zach Bond, who has made a couple of big plays on special teams with those kind of
An
hits.
important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off.
And Noah Fant
21-3.
appears to be injured for Tampa Bay, holding his ribs.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive.
And
just
that
to
is a
get
big
in the end
loss
zone.
for Tampa Bay.
The last run
Let's
got
see if he
6.
returns here
Second
later in the
and
game, but as of now, he's out.
4. Throwing now is Tagovailoa.
And again, Tua cannot find his target, and the Packers force a 3rd and 4.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Tua.
And the Packers hold Tampa Bay again to a 3-and-out. 4th and 4. Quay Walker with the hit, knocking the ball loose. And the Packers again will get the ball back up big early.
See the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks.
And this is complete opposite of what we've seen recently in the last 2 weeks from our Green Bay Packers. Usually we're playing from behind, but change of pace for this game.
50-yard punt followed by just a 1-yard return. And they will take
And we are going to
over.
continue to try and get Breece Hall involved.
Out this offense for another series. A good job in the passing game, decent job in the running game, but really they've been more effective through the air. We'll see if that shifts at all as this goes on.
Thus far, it feels like they're calling
And there we go. A better run from Breece Hall. Gain of 7. 14 rushes, 52 yards, and 3 TDs on the day for Breece Hall, having himself a game early.
Got it in the reverse, however.
no doubt about it.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Pickett.
And Pickett
Ball comes out on the hit.
takes a big hit looking for Christian Watson over the middle and unable to connect, forcing 3rd and 3. And again, Tampa Bay brings the blitz. Jelani Woods drops a wide open pass. Nobody really near him, had some green to run, and unable to haul in that catch. And the Packers, for the first time in a while, stall out on offense.
Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10.
And it is the Green Bay defense back out onto the field, looking to keep up their strong performance thus far
Here's
against this
Tagovailoa
Tampa
on
Bay
1st and
offense.
10.
And wide open!
Caught inside the 35.
Wide open
Big play that time
for Tampa Bay.
63 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure
let's see what happened here. Broken coverage. Eric Stokes got beat on the play. And let's go back and take a look. What exactly happened here? As Cortland Sutton got wide open. Looks like he runs just a small little in route to, I guess, throw Eric Stokes off, and Stokes was not ready and just gets beat. Luckily able to track him down, but not what we were looking for after a strong performance to start. Tampa Bay in the red zone now in Green Bay territory. And is able to easily walk in as David Montgomery. As the Packers, in just a matter of seconds, give up 7 points.
It's up and good, and the lead is down now at 11. It's 21-10.
Christian Watson taking it out of the end zone. Nowhere to really go. Does not make it back to the 25-yard line. And the Packers offense back out onto the field, looking to try and get something going again after stalling out on their last drive. Pickens able to break a tackle, able to keep fighting, pushing the pile, picks up a first down, 12 yards. And the Packers offense is in motion.
But I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there. On 1st and 10, it's
Breece Hall finds a crease. Big truck knocking Jesse Bates down, refusing to go down as Breece Hall picking up a big gain there as the Packers approach Tampa Bay territory at midfield, exactly 50-yard line. And again, Breece Hall finding a little crease, as now Green Bay is in Tampa Bay territory. Finding Christian Watson over the middle, not able to pick up the first down, bringing the Packers to a 3rd and 1. And a fullback dive to Alec Ingold, able to pick up the first down, gain of 3. And the Packers drive continues with a clutch first down pickup. Breece Hall not able to find any room there.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
And the Packers are at 2nd and 8 in Tampa Bay territory.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Pickett.
And Pickett finding Christian Watson again, picking up 5 yards, and it is 3rd down and 3. And this looks like it could be a blitz from Tampa Bay. Finding George Pickens for the first down, and able to keep this drive alive is Kenny Pickett. Picking apart the defense there, able to find that sweet spot. Looks like Tampa Bay was in zone coverage. And again, Breece Hall, although has 3 touchdowns on the day, besides a couple big runs, has not able to find much room. There's Christian Watson again. Pickett can play. Pickett has done well for us thus far, being a nice game-time manager, not asking too much of him as of late. So really happy with the way he's been performing. And Pickett able to find Jahan Dotson down at the 1 yard line, almost able to get it into the end zone. And Pickett's first passing touchdown of the day. And again, the Packers are now in Tampa Bay red zone.
It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
So another third down conversion.
And I think Tampa Bay is expecting what we all know. And it's not a run, and it's a pass, and Alec Ingold drops a wide open pass. And then it's almost picked up from Jelani Woods.
Completion-wise, way up, not that time.
Packers don't like what they see, and they're going to try a run with Breece Hall for his 4th touchdown of the day. And again, easy. Breece Hall walks in with no difficulty for his 4th touchdown of the day, having a career best in his early career, 3 games in, approaching the NFL record for most rushing touchdowns in a day or in a game, and we're not even at halftime.
So that drive spans 13 plays, and it was finished off by the rookie Breece Hall. So the Packer kickoff team set to go.
And like that, the Packers again up 18, 28-10.
Taking it about the 1.
Versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust.
Yeah, nice pass there from Tua Tagovailoa.
You have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Tua now on first down. Throw right side, going to be complete.
And he breaks and shrugs off a tackle, and another tackle. And again, the Packers struggling with tackling here.
22 more yards there and another first down.
As DeGuara able to shake off the defender here on the initial tackle. It looked like it was going to be a gain of nothing.
Did not want to go down and refuse to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there. And he did a lot of that on that play.
And wide open is Johnson. And timeout for Tampa Bay as Taylor Decker is now down holding his ribs. Hopefully nothing serious. Hate to see it. And he is heading back into the locker room, which is not a good sign for Tampa Bay. It's a draw up the middle, and again Montgomery pretty much goes untouched and is able to score his 2nd touchdown on the day. And again, Tampa Bay responding to Green Bay's long drive in just a few short plays.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the
And Watson not able to get to the 25-yard line here, as the Packers offense now comes back out onto the field. Looking strong so far.
Going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first.
And we're going to look to try and keep the ball on the ground with Breece Hall.
And get things going in their direction.
And there's a hole. And Breece Hall scampers up the middle for a gain of 13. 4 touchdowns on the day. And Breece Hall still going strong.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium. Because
Kenny Pickett finding Jelani Woods over the middle. Cannot get to the first down marker, but puts the Packers at second and 1. Short yardage to go. And we know where we're going here. Brees Hall. Able to scamper and pick it up. Gain of 5. And he is approaching the century-yard mark for the day, and it is not even halftime. Packers content to keep the ball on the ground again. Brees Hall. And a gain of 4 on a tough run.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
As we've approached the 2-minute warning, the Packers almost approaching Tampa Bay territory. Let's see if the Packers can try and put up more points here before halftime. And George Pickens wide open over the middle. And the Packers almost in Tampa Bay territory in the red zone now. 6 yards out on a big play from Kenny Pickett to George Pickens. Limiting any turnovers here is crucial, and Kenny Pickett in his early career has done just that. Making smart decisions and smart throws, keeping the Packers out of trouble. Ooh, and as soon as I say it, Kenny Pickett almost throwing a pick there. Ending the Packers' drive in hopes of putting up more points. Crucial drop by the defender. Should have been picked. And Pickens open over the middle. Now into Tampa Bay red zone. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on third down. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this.
And Kenny Pickett finds a Okonkwo in the end zone, threads the needle, picks up another touchdown in the first half of the Packers. What a throw from Kenny Pickett, and what a catch from Okonkwo. Hanging on to that ball as we take another look. What a dime through the defense. And the Packers going up again, 18 points at the half. By far the best start that we've seen this Green Bay Packers offense put up. In the first 2 weeks, down big at half. Completely different perspective this week as the Packers coming out firing on all cylinders to start. Something we have not seen yet. The big question will be, can they keep it up in the second half?
Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. One more drive here for the Buccaneer offense in this first half. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half.
And the Packers just trying to head into the half, maintaining their 18-point lead at this point. And it looks like Tampa Bay may be content on doing this as well. Not willing to turn the ball over and make any further mistakes. Playing it safe. And the Packers, again, heading into the half with an 18-point lead.
As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Time to give you folks at home a look around the NFL on this first official weekend of fall. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the visiting Texans who were able to come away with the road victory. Saquon Barkley, what a game. 3 touchdown runs in the victory. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they've got the lead in that ball game over the visiting Jaguars. Alvin Kamara with 2 touchdowns thus far. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. Nick Chubb, a touchdown run in the victory. And on now to a check on the next-gen stat.
And we will skip the highlight show this week.
All right.
Back to this week 3
and
matchup.
at this point, we've been clicking on all cylinders here. I want to keep pounding the ball inside if we can with Breece Hall. Defensively, I think I just want to work on medium pass routes.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we
If they want to pass it short, so be it.
number 3.
But we want to limit any mid to deep range balls. Haven't seen too many deep balls from Tua, so. The Packers starting with the ball in the second half. And again, the main question will be, can they keep up what they've been doing in the first half, something they have not been able to do so far at the start of the season. Usually it's the second half where the Packers come alive. So it'll be interesting to see if they can keep things firing here on all cylinders. Because there's nothing there for Breece Hall on that first down run.
Your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback.
And Watson and Pickens don't seem to be on the same page there. As Pickett was looking for Watson to keep cutting across the field. And again, Pickett not able to get the pass out. And just like that, Tampa Bay forces a quick 3-and-out. And we'll get the ball back.
And he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And nothing doing. Good coverage from Wild Goose. As Tampa Bay and Tua will get the ball at the 31-yard line to start.
Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Got his man complete over.
Only a gain of 1 there for Shepard. Good coverage on the play. Packers looking to maintain their strong defensive performance thus far. Yeah, looks like a false start on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Going up the gut, Montgomery.
And nothing doing for Montgomery there. Gain of 4. Forcing a 3rd down and 10. And let's see if the Packers can get off the field here. Forcing their own 3-and-out. And nothing doing for David Montgomery. Tua just checks it down, forcing a 4th and 7. And the Packers will get off the field, forcing a nice 3-and-out after getting the Packers offense stalling out on a 3-and-out as well. Christian Watson breaking a little bit of a tackle there.
8 yards on the return.
Picking up 8 yards, giving the Packers a little bit more cushion out of their almost red zone.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get
the Packers running with Kenny Pickett. And there it is, Kenny Pickett breaking out to the outside, breaking a tackle. Nothing but green in front of him. And breaks out for a big run. Almost picking up his 5th touchdown of the day, as there was nothing but daylight in front of him. Reaching 22 miles per hour on the run. And the Green Bay Packers approaching again in Tampa Bay territory.
All the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Pickett to throw on first down.
Ooh, and Pickett again, almost throwing a pick.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative?
An ill-advised throw almost costing the Packers.
Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Kenny Pickett calling some adjustments at the line of scrimmage. And Pickett finding, and again, Jelani Woods dropping what would be and could have been a touchdown wide open through his hands. And not good news on that play. Tyler Linderbaum injured.
So now 3rd and 10.
And now it is 3rd and 10. And the Packers, what looked to be a very promising drive, stalling out here. And will keep it on the ground with Breece Hall, gaining a yard. And the Packers will kick a field goal.
And it'll be 4th down. The the kick by Carlson is good.
And Daniel Carlson able to kick it up through the uprights. The Packers to go up 38-17 here early in the third quarter.
He's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over.
And Tyler Linderbaum dislocated his shoulder, will not return for this game, as Michael Dieter will have to step in at center now and try to finish out this game, and hopefully it's nothing too serious for Linderbaum.
Now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This one swung out to Montgomery.
Montgomery still on his feet, gets cut down, was able to break the tackle and pick up extra yardage. And a Tampa Bay now in Green Bay territory at the 37-yard line and driving.
They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to pass. Tua. Complete. It's Johnson. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Let's go. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And he will find his man Sutton.
And Eric Stokes not able to make a play on the ball there. As Cortland Sutton again picking up a big play for Tampa Bay, who's now over 250 yards passing on a day, and Sutton approaching the century mark with 3 catches and 97 yards.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
And Montgomery nowhere to go as he's taken down right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9, Tampa Bay.
Tua sets up to pass it.
And again, the Packers giving up a touchdown. Damone Clark not able to stop Cortland Sutton, who scores and is over the century mark now for the day.
And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And Tampa Bay looking to only go down 2 scores here with the extra point.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And Cortland Sutton able to finish things off with the touchdown reception.
And Watson with the return here again for the Packers, taking it out and just getting to the 25-yard line, as the Packers now look to continue their hot streak in this game and put more points up on the board. Breece Hall having a big day, 141 yards on the day and 6 receiving yards. Breece Hall again up the middle for 5 yards, continuing his strong performance now well into the second half.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
The Packers looking to keep it on the ground. Again, finding big hole. And Breece Hall fighting for extra yards. And this is the best we've probably seen our Packer O-line blocking. Our running game is looking really good in this game. And the Packers with this running game looking to just, for the most part, could probably run this clock out starting in the third quarter, the way that we can't be stopped on the ground. What is the need to keep passing the ball should be the Packers' question. They should keep the ball on the ground with Breece Hall.
They've gotten their receivers open so far. It's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here's a give to Hall.
And Breece Hall again, fighting for extra yards. Only a gain of 2. 29 rushes, 170 yards on the day.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Hall again on 2nd down.
And on that one, Breece Hall nowhere to go as he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. for a loss of 1. And the Packers now looking at a 3rd and 9. Needing maybe just a few more yards to get into field goal range. And Kenny Pickett again, almost throwing a pick. And the Packers again will settle for a field goal. Daniel Carlson.
This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. Carlson
able to have the leg and kick it through the uprights. So the Packers go up now, 41-24. Looking to hold on to their lead against this now surging Tampa Bay Buccaneers offense that has gone down and scored on back-to-back drives.
It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading back out. 5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, the body types of the receivers are usually
and Stearns able to bring down the receiver before picking up extra yards.
Subtle moves, some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route too.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time
and the Packers now forcing a 3rd and 7, looking to get their defense off the field and bring back their red-hot offense to continue to extend the lead. Not able to happen on that play. As Johnson picking up the 1st down, extending the drive.
Two and a throw again. Again, it's Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that will bring up 2nd down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this is to the former Packer, Randall Cobb.
And Randall Cobb with an appearance making a catch.
Made at the Packers 42. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And it's going to be a draw with Montgomery. Nothing doing for him. Gain of 3, 2nd and 7 for Tampa Bay in Green Bay territory.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Tua. That's complete to Cobb.
And again, Randall Cobb now getting involved in the Tampa Bay offense.
The Packers 26. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. On 1st down, Tagovailoa.
And wide open, broken coverage is Sterling Shepard. And again, a defensive breakdown by Green Bay. And let's take a look at what happened here. And it just looks like the Green Bay defenders ran into each other. Jair Alexander dropping back into coverage. And Stearns running into Jair. Getting Sterling Shepard wide open. Unfortunate events. And again, Tampa Bay scoring, keeping this game close, not going down without a fight as we approach the end of the 3rd quarter. And again, we have a young team, offensively and defensively, and you got to wonder, is that starting to play a factor here and not being able to put out or put away Tampa Bay here? And what I want to do quickly is I just want to take a look. Isaiah Spiller. Actually, that's what I want to do. Isaiah Spiller should be our power back, so I want to make sure that he stays in that position. That way we can give Breece Hall a little bit of a break here, as he's had a big workload today and has done well in that spot. And Isaiah Spiller on his first carry of the day, 9 yards up the middle, putting the Packers at 2nd and 1. Breece Hall back out onto the field as him and Spiller now rotating in and out on this offense. And Breece Hall able to pick up the first down, gain of 2, putting this into the fourth quarter now. So the Packers 41, Tampa Bay 31.
The National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter.
And the Packers again content to keep the ball on the ground, it looks like, with Isaiah Spiller in the backfield. And nowhere to go for Isaiah on that play. Brought down in the backfield for a loss of 1.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Dotson over the middle, finding room into Tampa Bay territory. Down at the 45-yard line. What a great play from Kenny Pickett, who was feeling the heat off the blitz, able to get that ball out quick. And the Packers now on the move again in Tampa Bay territory. Jet sweep, nowhere to go as Nick Bosa is ready, waiting for him. And the Packers content on just trying to run out some of the clock. And Breece Hall finding another big hole up the middle. 32 rushes on the day, 184 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Breece Hall having yourself a career day. And again, deserving a well-rested break as Isaiah Spiller is now back into the backfield. And Spiller again, nowhere to go, gain of 1.
It was Jaron Reed who got him down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Pickett back to throw.
And Pickett, nowhere to go. Joey Bosa sacking him behind the line of scrimmage. Forcing a 3rd and 17 for this Packer offense, who until now has looked stellar. And there it is, Kenny Pickett, after getting lucky for so many times, has thrown a pick in this game. Looking for Jahan Dotson once again over the middle. Ill-advised throw, looks like he took a hit on the throw. And now Tampa Bay, with momentum on their side, looking to put up more points, drawing ever closer. And again, broken coverage as Shepard with the catch. 400 now total yards, 370 yards passing given up by this Packers defense.
And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up. They've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
As David Montgomery rushes for one of the few times today up the middle for 5 yards.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Throwing for Montgomery. He's got him on the out route. And they're going to work this down.
And the Packers trying to hold on late here to the victory. But Tampa Bay again driving down the field.
Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Working with his 2nd and 4. They fake the handoff. Now Tua.
And Tua again with a perfect pass to Cortland Sutton and a better reception, staying in bounds, getting both feet in bounds. And Tampa Bay now approaching, or inside the red zone now for Green Bay at the 11-yard line.
They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Got his tight end. That's complete.
There again is Johnson. But the Packers able to stop him, 2nd and 5. And this defense is reeling.
Dave's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And again, it's Tagovailoa.
And almost intercepted by Stokes. Knocks it down. Could have maybe picked that ball off. But forcing a big 3rd and 5 here for Green Bay, as they look to try to keep this Tampa Bay offense out of the end zone and just hold them to a field goal.
And he was able to bat it away.
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and 5.
And not able to do it. What a beautiful throw to Sterling Shepard from Tua Tagovailoa. Jair not able to make the play. And the Bucs are down 3 with plenty of time left to go in the 4th quarter still.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th.
And again, this Packer defense is reeling. Not able to keep this Tampa Bay offense out of the end zone pretty much the whole second half after the first half looking stellar.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
And all momentum has shifted to Tampa Bay. Breece Hall keeping it on the ground. Able to scamper up the middle for 3. And the Packers looking content right now to keep the ball on the ground as they hammer it with Breece Hall, or Isaiah Spiller, excuse me, picking up almost the 1st down, forcing a 3rd and inches. And the Packers again going to keep the ball on the ground, it looks like. Isaiah Spiller in the backfield. Alec Ingold leading the block. And Isaiah Spiller able to pick up the 1st down, keeping the drive alive. And again, that clock keeps on ticking down as Tampa Bay continues to try to keep their hope alive, needing a stop here. And again, Breece Hall with the run. Nothing doing for him.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying
the Packers faking a sweep, give it to Breece Hall, gain of 4, forcing a 3rd and 6 here. A crucial 3rd down for the Packers, looking to keep Tampa Bay and their red-hot offense off the field. The Packers find Christian Watson over the middle into Tampa Bay territory, brought down at the Tampa Bay 42. And tick-tock, tick-tock. The Packers keeping this drive alive as the clock continues to wind down on Tampa Bay, trying to keep their hopes alive to come back into this game, needing a big stop here.
And this time they were waiting for it as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
And Isaiah Spiller brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Packers 2nd and 10 now in Tampa Bay territory. Finding a big hole with Breece Hall. And he's gone. He's in the end zone for his 5th touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. Could this be coming back? Could this be holding? And it does appear like this is holding on the offense. Dylan Parham putting us behind the hole as Breece Hall would have gone over 200 yards there. 5th touchdown of the day, and instead Packers now pushed back, still looking to try and get something going this drive. 3rd and 17 out of field goal range. Not what Green Bay was hoping for, as we are now at the 2-minute warning, hoping to try and put Tampa Bay away here on an improbable 3rd down and 17. Pickett scrambling forward, trying to get anything, and goes down at the 37-yard line. And here comes Daniel Carlson out onto the field now, trying to kick a big field goal here to force Green Bay to go up 6. And it's through the uprights, barely, almost missing to the right, but able to knock it through. And the Packers go up by 6, 44-38, with under 2 minutes to go.
Those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Fielded just outside the goal line.
And a lot of green there, but a good tackle. And here comes again Tampa Bay's offense, led by Cortland Sutton right now, who's having himself a day. 5 receptions, $124, and a touchdown. Can Green Bay get one more stop to put away Tampa Bay to move to 2-1 on the year?
Now Tua.
And Tua throwing across his body. Kaiir Elam with the pick! And with that, that should seal the game for Green Bay. What a play from Kaiir Elam, coming back to the ball, beating the wide receiver to the point of the ball. Tua with an ill-advised throw, throwing across his body. And Kaiir Elam there to make the pick in front of Randall Cobb. What a play. Packers still not out of the clear yet, need to hold on to the ball. But Green Bay looking like they are going to come away with a win here in Tampa Bay after a very bad second half. Able to hold on for the victory. And Hall again. Trying to pick up yardage, 3rd and 4 as Tampa Bay uses their final timeout of the day. The Packers content to keep the ball on the ground, it looks like, to wind down the clock. Isaiah Spiller running, not able to pick up the first down or any yards. And Daniel Carlson could kick a 55-yard field goal, but I think we're going to play it safe here, and the Packers are going to punt the football. Don't want to risk giving Tampa Bay great field goal position here, or great field position in a one-possession game. Missing that field goal would put them right at midfield with over 1 minute and 20 seconds left theoretically in the game. So the Packers are more than happy to punt the ball away, trying to pin back the Tampa Bay offense, which they do with a great punt from A.J. Cole at the 5-yard line. Tampa Bay having to go the length of the field now to try and score a touchdown and win this game. Packers are just content to keep anything over the middle of the field in play as the clock will continue to wind. With 25 seconds left, the Packers are feeling good about this one. Just need to play smart football to finish the game. Nothing over the top. Keeping everything in front of him, Juwan Johnson with another reception. And this will be the final play of the game, as he does get Cortland Sutton. But with a nice tackle, the Packers will walk away with the victory here today after a long, hard-fought battle versus Tampa Bay and Tua, who became red hot in the second half. 472 yards passing for Tua. The Packers defense struggling in that second half, but still able to pick up the victory as we now move to 2-1 on the year. It looks like we have an upgrade here for Breece Hall, and we are going to upgrade his elusive back, as that is our scheme fit, giving him +1 speed. And like that, we will move on to week number 4, where we are at home versus the New England Patriots. If we take a look here at weekly awards, in the first couple weeks, we can see week 1, Matthew Stafford, 5 passing TDs. Patrick Peterson, 3 tackles, 2 picks. Sam Darnold for the AFC offense. And Bradley Chubb for the defense AFC. Week 2, it was Joe Burrow with 4 passing TDs, 1 pick, 1 sack. Aaron Donald with 3 sacks, 8 tackles. Danielle Hunter with 5 tackles, a sack, and a pick. And Jacoby Brissett for the Jags, 3 passing touchdowns, 1 sack, 4 carries for 19 rushing yards. And of course, in week 3, we knew it. Breece Hall, 38 carries, 200 rushing yards, 5.3 rushing yards average, 4 rush TDs, 1 reception for 1 yard. He was a monster for us. Trayvon Diggs, 7 tackles, 2 interceptions for the Cardinals. And the defense for NFC, Saquon Barkley, the AFC Player of the Week, 3 rushing TDs, 110 yards, 23 carries, 43 receiving yards, and Marcus Peters, 9 tackles and 2 picks for Baltimore. What a week for this Packers offense, which is just starting to find its stride, I think. And hopefully we can continue that versus the Patriots here in the next game. As we go, we'll select our game day goals again. And let's take a look at our talent trees. We have 19 focus points. Want to keep improving our team. Let's go ahead and update this, and we're going to upgrade this. And then let's go back, and after a very hard-fought victory, we're going to kind of take it easy on our team for this week in practice. We're going to do half pads. It's early in the season, but they played well in a very close game. Don't want to risk any injuries if we can. And we'll take a look here. And turf toe for Okonkwo, our tight end, that is not good. We're going to have to check that out on the injury report if he's going to miss time with that. That is not good. So let's take a look. Let's go to the injury report. And Okonkwo will miss this week with turf toe, as Chasen Hines has 2 weeks left from his torn labrum, and Daniel Falele has 2 weeks still missing with an abdominal tear. Have some players here able to upgrade. Daniel Falele, we are going to increase his power. And Zion Johnson, our rookie right guard, we are going to increase his agile. And like that, we will move on to our next game as we play the New England Patriots. If we take a look at their team, Kevin Byard is their top player, top threat. We are number 2 in offense per game. They are number 26. We are number 1 in rushing yards per game. We ground and pound the ball. Defensively, we are dead last, 32nd. Defensive passing yards, we are dead last. Defensive rushing yards, though, we are 7th. So we will have to see if Green Bay can hold New England, and hopefully see if we can hold them under. Justin Herbert is their quarterback. That could be trouble for us, Amon-Ra St. Brown, but hopefully we can try and hold them, under 350 yards would be nice, since we've been giving up a lot lately. And we will wear our alternate classic unis in this matchup again versus the New England Patriots in Lambeau Field.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on the rookie, Breece Hall. He was unstoppable a week ago with 4 touchdowns. It's the Packers and the Patriots coming up next.
And Green Bay will start first with the ball.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October. And
Christian Watson not willing to take this one out of the end zone, and the Packers will start at their own 25.
so here comes the Packers offense now on the
Led by
field.
Kenny Pickett
They'll be led
and
up by
Breece
the
Hall.
rookie who played his college ball for the Pitt Panthers, so that's Kenny Pickett.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't want too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times.
Now, one thing I want to make sure of is it did reset. And I'll have to remember to do this, but I do want to keep Isaiah Spiller as a little bit of a safety cushion for Breece Hall. I don't want him to keep running the ball 30 times a game. I do want Breece Hall kind of in there as Isaiah Spiller as our power back. Gives me a little bit of a cushion, gives Breece Hall a little bit of a break when need be. But we are going to start with Breece Hall on the ground here today as he picks up 3. And again, as you can see, almost 40 touches last week, 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. Want to keep that down a bit. Do not want to get him constantly over 30 rushes a game, as we're going to need him if we want any hopes of making playoffs this year. And Kenny Pickett able to find Jahan Dotson over the middle, picking up the first down.
Feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience.
And George Pickens not able to come down with the ball there, so it's knocked away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Kenny Pickett able to scramble up the middle, wisely sliding down before contact, forcing a 3rd and 3 for the Packers. And Breece Hall on the ball, not able to pick up the first down, losing a yard maybe. And just like that, the Packers will be punting.
Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now where will the side
And a good punt from A.J. Cole. Out at the 17-yard line. And Justin Herbert will now lead out the Patriots offense out onto the field.
Third-year man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
Well, his ratio was
Or Justin Herbert.
Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So
Able to break a tackle there. Not able to bring him down is Irv Smith Jr.
After the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
And a big sack from Chase Young on Justin Herbert, making it 2nd and 11. Good coverage downfield. And the Packers trying to continue what they did last week in the first half, a strong start to the game.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to the tight end, Saubert. And he's out. Able to take this one up to the 45.
And a 3rd and 15 coming up now.
Defensively, 6 DBs in the game.
As the Packers try to look to keep everything down in front of them. Not giving up the first down, which they succeed, forcing a 4th and 6 at the New England 44. Most likely punting the ball back to Green Bay, as the Packers able to stand tall and get the ball back. Christian Watson back to return. Does not fair catch it, and he's bringing it out to the 20-yard line, to the 19. And the Packers offense coming back out onto the field, looking to try and put points up on the board first here before New England. And there's a big hole for Breece Hall up the middle. And again, Breece Hall looking to try to continue from his hot start last week into this week.
I think his decisiveness, one cut, and he goes. That's what's really made pile up the yardage.
And the yardage he piled up last week,
Looking for George Pickens is Kenny Pickett. Over the middle. Pickens able to break a tackle. Still running down the sideline to the 5 to the 10. Touchdown Green Bay. A monster play to George Pickens. Kenny Pickett finding George Pickens over the middle. Able to break free from a tackle there. Refusing to go down. What a play from George Pickens. One of our stellar wideouts. And the Packers going up early 7-0 on a big play from Kenny Pickett to George Pickens. And that should be a fun duo to watch for many years here in Green Bay. Pickett to Pickens.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And like that, the Packers up early in this one, 7-0.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to
And Herbert back out onto the field, looking to respond after that quick Packers touchdown. And a great tackle from Quay Walker there on Leonard Fournette, cutting him down before he picks up the first down.
From last week, 19 carries, 53 yards.
I can't remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to.
And the Packers able to hold Leonard Fournette behind the line, and Mike McGlinchey injured on the play. And that could be a huge loss for New England if he's unable to return down on one knee. And 3rd and 2 here for New England.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert out to his left.
Wide open is Amon-Ra St. Brown over the middle. Jair not able to stick with him.
Almost to the 40.
And New England picking up a big first down there to keep their drive alive, trying to respond against the Packers here.
Fournette, a first down carry. And little room to maneuver
And nothing
there.
doing
He
for
gets it
Fournette
down
on
to
that
39.
on that play, as he's stopped near the line of scrimmage for a gain of
The
1.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Herbert. Smith catches left side.
Kyler Elam
And he's gonna
not able to bring him down, but able to force him out of bounds. 3rd and 5 again, forcing a big play here for this Packer defense and for New England to keep their drive alive.
play action. It's Herbert.
Play action, Jair Alexander again getting burnt, not able to knock the ball out. And Brandon Cooks with a big play, catch of 30 yards, putting New England down at the 5-yard line of Green Bay.
They'll try and run for it.
And the Packers trying to stop Leonard Fournette from getting in the end zone. They do. 2nd goal at the 2-yard line.
Up 2nd and goal. Fournette again.
And again, Fournette nowhere to run, down at the 2-yard line. Third and goal for New England, who again hands the ball to Fournette, not able to get in. 4th and 1.
Didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find
And the Packers trying to get a huge stop here at the goal line, and not able to bring down Leonard Fournette as he's able to scamper outside for the touchdown. Packers playing the run up the middle again. And Fournette able to take it outside and pick up what is an easy touchdown for New England to bring this game to a tie, 7-7 here, late in the first quarter. And that was a nice response from New England on a 10-play drive, 71 yards, almost a 5-minute possession time. Watson again, not taking this one out of the end zone. Will just fair catch it. As Kenny Pickett comes back out onto the field after a wonderful throw to George Pickens on the last possession. Can they replicate and put up points again? And they start with Breece Hall on the ground for a gain of 3.
They just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Jelani Woods catches this one. Had a little bit of the drops last week. Dropped 2 open passes. And Jelani Woods able to shrug off a defender after the reception here and cut up field to pick up the first down.
But a guy of his size can't really hide it. With the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And Kenny Pickett finding Jahan Dotson over the middle. Gain of 8.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And the Packers here maybe trying a trick play here with a jet sweep with George Pickens. And there is nothing doing as Walker able to meet George Pickens behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 3, forcing the Packers into a 3rd and 5.
Also brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Pickett.
Pickett scrambling, picking up the first with his legs, avoiding the hit, sliding to go down. That's something you want to see out of your rookie quarterback, avoiding the hit, understanding the situation. And the Packers are now trying to approach New England territory, are not able to on that play. 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And Kenny Pickett under pressure, trying to get the ball to Jelani Woods. Not able to connect there, forcing a 3rd and 11 here for Green Bay. Packers finding Jahan Dotson over the middle. Able to get past the defender, almost able to break it all the way into to the end zone. Not able to get past Keanu Neal, it looks like. Down at the New England 21-yard line in New England territory. Approaching New England red zone inside the 20. Maybe after this play with Breece Hall. And we are in the red zone. Hoping to continue what's been a successful day thus far for this Packers offense. And it looks like Green Bay is content to let the quarter wind down and bring this game into the 2nd quarter. Tie game, 7-7. But again, the Packers looking sharp on offense to start this game.
Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
The Packers looking to keep the ball on the ground. Isaiah Spiller in on this play. And he is able to go nowhere as he is stopped behind the line by Calais Campbell.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And now a 3rd and 8 for the Packers inside New England's red zone.
From the gun, here's Pickett.
Looking for Breece Hall, who makes the catch. But it is not enough as he's brought down right away. And the Packers will kick a field goal here to go up 3. As Daniel Carlson kicks it through the uprights. And the Packers go up 10-7 here early in the first half versus New England.
He's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Pringle going to stay in the end zone.
And Byron Pringle out looking to take the ball out of the end zone. And Herbert in New England will take the ball at the 25-yard line to start the drive.
They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
And Leonard Fournette, nowhere to go as Chase Young brings him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 2.
Because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive.
And a nice tackle from Eric Stokes.
That's how they get it done.
Forcing a 3rd and 5. As the Packers looking to get off the field here.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
And not able to happen as Leonard Fournette is wide open for a gain of 15. Finding the sweet spot in the zone.
Yards on that one, and
Fournette finding some yardage up the middle, gain of 4. So the Packers defense here showing some weaknesses on this drive, trying to hold Justin Herbert in this offense to at least 3 points if possible. And again, Amon-Ra St. Brown with the catch, as Kaiir Elam is not able to knock that ball loose.
But that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react. Herbert off of play action.
Herbert. Oh, throwing the ball deep to Brandon Cooks, taking a shot from Jack Sanborn and almost picked off from Jair Alexander there. Good play defensively. Should have had the pick there was Jair, but Packers still holding on, and then now giving a big play up.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 24-yard line.
As DJ Chark picks up his second reception. And that looks to be a false start on New England offense. No! Quinnen Williams being drawn off sides there by the hard count from Justin Herbert, giving Herbert and this New England Patriots some unnecessary assistance. Now at a 2nd and 1 in Packer territory in their red zone.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On the draw, this is Fournette.
And Leonard Fournette not able to find any room. So the Packers force now a big 3rd down and 1. Trying to hold this New England offense to 3 points.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Fournette.
And Fournette able to pick up the first down, gain of 5, moving the chains.
That's about what you would expect since they're so
As New England is approaching,
downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I guarantee you,
putting the ball into the end zone here for Green Bay. All they need is 11 yards at this point. Keeping the ball down on the ground with Leonard Fournette, able to pick up 2, forcing a 2nd and 8.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. They'll try the air now with Herbert.
And an interception from Kaiir Elam stepping in front of the pass. Nobody's going to catch him. He's off to the races by himself, running down the sideline. What a big play for Green Bay to get a stop there. That is a pick 6 for Kaiir Elam. He had struggled early in preseason, making up for it with a big play, picking off Justin Herbert, stepping in front of the pass there for Herb Smith Jr., it looked like, and taking that ball all the way into the end zone. 95-yard pick 6. Might have been a 91-yard pick 6, but again, a big turn of events there for the Packers. Able to get out of trouble there. Going up 10 now, midway through the 2nd quarter, 17-7.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25.
And Justin Herbert will try to recover from that pick, as we see him throwing that interception here just a few seconds ago. And he's going to have to try and put that one behind him to try and bring his team back. And he throws another pick, this time to Eric Stokes, who's able to take it back to New England territory at the 44-yard line. And Justin Herbert now on back-to-back plays, throwing picks to Kaiir Elam and now Eric Stokes. And as we look here, Stokes was side by side with Brandon Cooks and able to just jump in front of him and take it away. What a great play from Eric Stokes, as this Packers defense is looking better and better each week. At least in the first half this week, again, they're continuing their strong performance.
Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong,
And nothing doing there for Breece Hall on the short route. As the Packers try to capitalize on this turnover. And Breece Hall finding some room to the outside. Able to be dragged down at the 24-yard line. Picking up a big chunk of change there. Keeping the drive alive. And the Packers approaching the red zone. Needing 4 more yards. And Breece Hall takes a big shot. Able to pick up a yard. As the Packers are still 2nd and 9. Pickett looking for Jelani Woods. Not able to hang on to the ball again. After taking a little bit of a hit there at the shoelaces. Not able to haul it in. Kenny Pickett looking for Jahan Dotson, who makes the reception down at the 9-yard line in New England's red zone. And the Packers now set up 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. There looks to be a bit of a misadvantage here. Nobody was on Jahan Dotson. Kenny Pickett running up the field. Fumbles the ball. Ball's out. And the Patriots are able to pick up the ball. Kenny Pickett taking a lick there, trying to run into the end zone, and fumbles the ball. What a turn of events now. New England with a turnover against the Packers. And they'll take over at the 7-yard line. Happy to just get away without giving up more points as Kenny Pickett now fumbling the ball again at the 2-yard line, looking like he was about to score, held up and takes a big lick fumbling the ball.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And Herbert finding Irv Smith, giving themselves some breathing room here on this drive.
It's a 1st down. Here's Herbert.
And I'm in Ross St. Brown over the middle now.
He takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down.
And now Brandon Cooks breaking a tackle and another tackle. This New England offense is now moving down the field, 204 yards passing on the day. And again, this Packer defense struggling against the pass.
Herbert back to the air. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards.
And here at the approaching the 2-minute warning, I don't think New England will get another playoff. And New England inside Green Bay's red zone.
But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them.
They're in the red zone.
So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better
at the 17-yard line. Short screen route to Amon-Ra St. Brown, and he's going to walk in for the touchdown. And again, as the Packers turned it over, Kenny Pickett fumbling the ball. New England is able to capitalize, putting up 7 points in a short amount of plays. As it looked like the Packers were going to extend their lead, New England able to easily and quickly capitalize to go down 3 before half.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And Christian Watson will have a chance to return this one, as he's able to bring it up to the 25-yard line.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice.
And the Packers will look to try and put up some points here before half again. Kenny Pickett trying to come back from that costly fumble inside the red zone. And the Packers will look to go and run no huddle offense here as they try to keep this drive moving.
From the 30 on second down. Pickett.
And Watson able to pick or make the reception again in double coverage there. Looked like that could have been a dangerous throw and an interception, but Watson able to snag it and fight for the extra yardage to pick up the first down.
Away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Packers finding Tyquan Thornton over the middle. And again, they'll run no huddle offense.
looking to throw again on second down.
Finding Jelani Woods over the middle of the field. Taking a big hit, and the Packers will call timeout with 19 seconds left in New England territory.
Going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
Pickett looking for Jelani Woods, and he hangs on to this one. Down at the 30-yard line of New England, 12 seconds left. And the Packers now confidently feeling they can kick a field goal. Daniel Carlson looking to try and keep moving the ball, inching the ball closer.
Pickett now on first down.
Pickett again finding Jelani Woods. And the Packers are content with settling for a field goal here. After a good quality 2-minute drive here, 2-minute drill, able to put up 3 points before halftime. And the Packers will go up 20-14 at the half. After it looked like they were coming out strong on defense, giving up 204 yards passing in the first half. And it looks like one thing they want to work on is short passes and defensively working on the medium passes, giving up too many big plays here to Brandon Cooks, Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the third quarter is
The Patriots will start on offense here first.
from the end zone. Here's Pringle.
Taking the ball out. Nowhere to go, not getting back to the 25. At the 21, and Justin Herbert now stepping back out onto the field. After having a rough start, able to rebound. Only down 6 points of the Patriots at half. After 2 interceptions thrown by Herbert.
As they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that.
And Herbert again, what an amazing catch from Irv Smith, keeping his feet in bounds. Smothered in coverage at the sideline. And already almost in Packer territory here are the New England Patriots.
On first and 10, Herbert.
And again finding Irv Smith over the middle. Slicing and dicing our defense. 284 yards passing already for Justin Herbert early into the second half.
Herbert now. Throw complete.
And Stokes able to halt Brandon Cooks there after the catch.
Down inside the 15.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone.
The Packers needing to put some pressure here on Justin Herbert as he has got all day in the pocket to throw.
Inside handoff down to Fournette.
And Fournette now breaking tackles up the middle to the 2-yard line. First and goal, New England.
13 yards that
And the
time.
Packers again looking to try and halt this New England Patriots offense at the goal line.
They'll try to punch it in.
John Winfrey able to get to Leonard Fournette behind the line for a loss of 1 yard.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. They'll run it again.
And Leonard Fournette with a huge gap to the right side. Able to walk in, nobody around.
Leonard Fournette.
And the New England Patriots, just like that, able to take the lead out of halftime.
Point away now from
And this Packers defense is giving up way too many big plays
able to connect.
in the passing game.
And that will put
And they're going to have to learn to clamp down on some of these weapons that the Patriots have and make some plays.
it off with a run
Irv Smith and Amon-Ra St. Brown are dicing up our defense here in the passing game. As Christian Watson now looks to take the ball out. not able to get to the 25-yard line. Down at the 21, as now the Packers offense will come back out onto the field.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take.
And Breece Hall looking to cut it outside, breaking a tackle, and that's a great first carry from Breece Hall, who was kind of quiet in the first half, under 50 yards rushing. 9 carries, 58 yards, and the Packers are in motion. Pickett able again to find Jelani Woods, who's hanging onto the ball and didn't drop that wide open pass this time from Kenny Pickett. As Kenny Pickett now is over 200 yards passing on the day, 202.
What he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a...
The Packers again looking at Jelani Woods. A gain of 4. As the Packers are now in New England territory.
Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent game.
Packers keeping the ball down on the ground here with Breece Hall. Able to scamper up the middle for 13 yards, and the Packers now formulating a drive. Trying to respond to New England's touchdown.
That was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for Green Bay. Again, content to keep it on the ground, and Breece Hall able to scamper up the middle for 3 yards.
But no more than that. 2nd down.
Forcing a 2nd and 7 now for Green Bay.
Now here's 2nd and 7. Pickett back to throw.
Pickett looking at Jelani Woods, who again drops a ball that he should have caught in his hands, takes a hit there at the end at the shoelaces, but a ball that should have been caught nonetheless, forcing a 3rd down and 7. And the Packers finding Tyquan Thornton, able to try and fight for the yardage, not able to get there, forcing a 4th and 1. And the Packers will bring out Daniel Carlson on this attempt to take the lead, 23-21. And he puts this one through the uprights, giving the Packers back the lead.
You'd like to be able to match them touchdown for touchdown, but the first order of business was to get the lead back, and they've done that. Now you want to give a good pep talk to your defense to take it from there.
From the end zone, here's Pringle.
And a fumble, and the Packers recover on the kickoff. What a costly mistake from Byron Pringle. And the Packers able to knock the ball out, giving themselves great field position here at the New England's 16-yard line in the red zone. And the Packers now looking to capitalize further, putting up a touchdown if they can to extend their lead. What a costly mistake from Byron Pringle.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, but he's not happy right now.
No, don't tell everyone how many I have.
Ball again on 2nd.
Breece Hall not able to get the 1st down, forcing a 3rd and 4 is New England, as the Packers are trying to punch this into the end zone and not let this gift from New England go to waste. Packers finding Breece Hall, getting stopped short, 4th and 1, and the Packers are going to kick a field goal rather than go for it on 4th and 1. They want to take the points, play this smart. It has been a very hard-fought battle thus far versus New England. They will take the points to go up 5, 26-21. And the Packers will kick the ball back once again to Byron Pringle and the New England Patriots. Pringle will take it out of the end zone again. And is out of bounds at the 20, not able to get to the 25. The Packers once again will try to contain Justin Herbert in this New England Patriots offense, who's been doing quite well since Herbert threw 2 picks early.
Because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
On 2nd and 9, Herbert. And this one complete to Smith.
And Herbert completes the pass to Irv Smith. The Packers forcing a 3rd and 5 here. Can they get off the field?
Here's Herbert.
And they do. Jair Alexander knocks the ball away from Brandon Cooks. And the Packers force a quick 3 and out late into the 3rd quarter here.
And here now the punter Fox as he
Christian Watson awaits the catch. And he's going to return this. Not able to get too many yards, almost to the 30-yard line. And again, the Green Bay Packers offense coming out onto the field. Breece Hall, already 108 rushes on the year, 518 yards. As he exploded last week for just over 200 yards rushing.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And Breece Hall again, nothing doing there. Gain of 2.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The Packers. And Pickens now fumbles the ball, makes the catch over the middle of the field, but fumbles the ball on his way down. What a costly turnover for the Packers, who had all the momentum going. Now their defense come back out onto the field, trying to hold this New England Patriots offense, already in Green Bay territory, to 3 points or less. And that is one Pickens is going to want to put behind him fast, as the Packers need to rely on him. He had that big catch early in the first half. And Cooks now inside the red zone at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal, New England. Not what the Packers wanted to see. And a fumble from Herbert. And the Packers now able to cause a turnover. Kayvon Thibodeau able to recover the fumble. And just as the Packers turned over the ball, they get it right back from a big sack and a recovery from Kayvon Thibodeau. And that is a breath of fresh air for the Packers, who now go back out onto the field trying to preserve this small lead. Almost heading into the 4th quarter here.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get
and the Packers still looking at George Pickens, regardless of the fumble, sticking it with him as he's able to pick up 3 yards on a 2nd and 8. The Packers here trying to keep the drive alive. Finding Jahan Dotson wide open for a big catch. Gain of 21, moving the chains. And the Packers trying to put up more points here to extend their lead. Isaiah Spiller now at the back. Finding a small crease, takes a big hit, gain of 5. And he is now into the positive rushing yards for the day, as he's got 3 yards total on 2 rushes. Breece Hall able to find a hole.
92 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game.
And the Packers will wind down the clock here for the final play
Almost like body blows in boxing.
of the 3rd quarter. Isaiah Spiller up the middle for 1 yard, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter, as the Packers lead the Patriots 26-21.
Not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the 4th quarter.
We're here now in the 4th quarter, holding on to a small lead as the Packers try to push into New England territory, trying to get into the red zone. Gain of 2 from Breece Hall. And the Packers once again looking at a long 3rd and 7.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly.
And Breece Hall not able to cut it outside. And the Packers forced to kick a long field goal here with Daniel Carlson. Does it have the leg? And he does. Puts it through the upright. And Daniel Carlson now extending the Packers' lead to 8, 29-21 over New England early in the 4th quarter. A lot of games still left here for New England. Hopefully the Packers can hold on to this one.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Out comes the
And the Packers defense now comes back out onto the field.
And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the
looking to put a halt to Justin Herbert again to keep the ball out of New England's hands. And Eric Stokes drops what would have been a pick. And would have been Herbert's 3rd on the day. Forcing a 2nd and 10 now. And Herbert finding Brandon Cooks wide open over the middle of the field. Big gain. And that Eric Stokes drop could be costly for the Packers. As Irv Smith now again with a big reception. Gain of 20 yards.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
As the Packers defense again is reeling.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Steps away. This is caught.
And Justin Herbert throwing across his body to KJ Osborne is wide open. Looked like we had played that well. What a play from Justin Herbert. A breakdown in our defense. And they're going for 2 to try and tie the game. And easily able to convert. And just like that, New England has tied this game 29-29 on some big plays again as our defense is giving up a ton of passing yards, not able to stop the passing attack of the Patriots. And the Packers able to bring it out to the 30-yard line, but here comes Kenny Pickett. And we're going to need to lean on him and Breece Hall once again to try and lead the Packers to victory here, as the Packers defense is struggling against the passing offense of New England. And a gain of 1 there by Isaiah Spiller.
Credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Kenny Pickett able to break out of a tackle, but not able to escape out of the second one from Calais Campbell. Forcing a 3rd and 19 now for Green Bay.
Can't give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
The Packers finding Jahan Dotson over the middle again. Wide open. And Jahan Dotson able to take the shot and hang on to the ball, moving the chains, giving the Packers a 1st down. And that could be a deciding factor in this game, keeping this drive alive.
I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep
And Breece Hall, once again, nowhere to go. 18 rushes on the day, 94 yards, 0 touchdowns. Solid day for Breece Hall.
He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Throwing on second down. Pickett.
And Pickett overthrowing Breece Hall into the flat. And now the Packers are forced into a crucial 3rd down and 10.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Pickett finding Jahan Dotson wide open again on the crossing route into New England territory. And the Packers once again keeping this drive alive.
Conversion and even 20 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's
1st and 10 at the New England 36.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall.
And Breece Hall able to pick up a few.
33.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And
The Packers continue to try and work on the run game, trying to wear out this New England defense. And Isaiah Spiller able to scramble for 1 yard. And the Packers again down to a 3rd and 6.
this has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Packers finding George Pickens over the middle, and he picks up the 1st down at the 25-yard line. And the Packers keeping their drive alive, taking time off the clock, trying to punch this one in.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Here's a give to Hall.
And Breece Hall stopped, only able to pick up 1 yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Nice Baylor. Isaiah Spiller back in at the game, at the back. As he continues his day, not able to pick up much, fighting for 2 yards, and again the Packers forced to a 3rd and long.
Really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4. Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle, and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside.
And Kenny Pickett able to find George Pickens out to the outside, picking up the 1st down, and again extending the Packers drive, taking more time off the clock.
You've got to be able to convert on 3rd down, and they've done exactly that on this.
Trying to put points on the board and keep the ball out of Justin Herbert's hands here. And Breece Hall able to find some room up the middle. Gain of 6, 2nd and 4. As now Breece Hall is over the century mark.
It's 2nd and 4.
And Isaiah Spiller in the game, finding a crease, trying to fight into the end zone, down at the 1 yard line. And the Packers now 1st and goal, trying to punch this ball in to give themselves the lead back.
Some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Breece Hall receives the handoff, fighting, trying to get into the end zone, and he does, giving the Packers the lead back. Breece Hall on his 1st touchdown of the day. And the Packers go up 35-29, pending the extra point here from Daniel Carlson. And it is good, extending the Packers' lead to 7, 36-29 here late in the 4th quarter. And that was a long drive by this Packers offense, able to take time off the clock and put pressure on this New England offense now, and Justin Herbert to respond. Momentum is back on Green Bay's side.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. New England's offense set to
Brandon
go.
Cooks, 5 receptions, a $121 on the day, as this Packers offense has struggled to try and stop this red-hot Patriots offense in the 2nd half.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. Smith catches
Irv Smith with the reception. As Herbert is now over 400 yards on the day.
How about the timing on that one? Well, they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Herbert.
And he was looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown down the field. And we were able to jar the ball loose on the hit. Good play from our Packer defense as we now force a 3rd and 3. Looking to try and stop Fournette. Not able to stop him behind the line. Picking up the first down. As it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line for New England. Fournette able to find a hole into Packer territory. Big run from Leonard Fournette as he's down at the Packer 43-yard line, gain of 22 and a first down.
Here's Herbert. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
And a good defensive play there, batted down ball. Justin Herbert looking for Amon-Ra St. Brown there.
Moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
And again, it's Irv Smith picking up the first down. And that should take us to the 2-minute warning as the New England Patriots again in Green Bay territory, almost in the red zone, as the Packers are trying to hold on to this slim lead up a touchdown. And again, the Packers defense is reeling here. And Kaiir Elam able to knock the ball loose from Leonard Fournette, forcing a 2nd and 10 as the Packers continue to try and hold on to this touchdown lead. Under 2 minutes here in the 4th quarter. And Fournette able to slice and dice the defense, in for the score. Again, poor awareness from the Packers. They're missing some tackles. Did not see the handoff. And the Patriots looking to tie the game here at the extra point. And they do, forcing the game 36-36, under 2 minutes left. But the Packers do have all 3 timeouts. Are they able to get into field goal range? 502 total yards given up by this Packers defense this week. Again, not what we are looking for out of our young defense, but Christian Watson able to give us some good yardage to start here at the 31-yard line as we try to get this into New England territory to kick a field goal for the win. Packers start with the ball on the ground to Breece Hall. Nothing doing there. Gain of 2.
They'll have to be careful how they handle this. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
In no hurry, looking to take some time off the clock here to not give New England any attempt here to win the game. And Pickett hit and not able to complete the pass to Breece Hall.
That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Pickett to throw.
Pickett looking for Jelani Woods and not able to hold on to it as it now forces 4th and 8, and the Packers kicking the ball back to New England. Trying to look for a way to force overtime now. As Byron Pringle takes the ball, and he's got room, breaking tackles down at the 29-yard line. New England has all 3 timeouts, and there's 34 seconds left in the game. Can the Packers hold New England and force overtime?
To have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? What does he want in the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal.
And a big play, broken coverage from the Packers. DJ Chark wide open down the field. And just like that, the Packers could lose this game. Where was the coverage? There was multiple players open on New England's play there, and Kyle Hamilton not able to get back over in time to DJ Chark. What a heartbreak for the Packers, who now go down a touchdown with 21 seconds left. I can't believe what I'm witnessing. The Packers, who've pretty much led most of this game, now down a touchdown with 17 seconds left here. Do have 3 timeouts, but this is going to be an uphill battle and a deflating loss if they are not able to come back.
They had to punt it away this time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone.
The Packers again able to find Jahan Dotson, who hangs onto the ball at midfield, calling a quick timeout. And the Packers again trying to make a comeback here of their own and score a touchdown to force overtime. Jahan Dotson's going to be open again over the middle of the field. Takes another big hit. 6 seconds left. Down at the 29-yard line. The Packers looking desperately to try and punch this ball into the end zone. 6 seconds left. Might only get one play. And the Packers are looking for Jelani Woods. Not able to come down with it, and instead it is an interception. And that is going to do it for the Packers. Looking for Jelani Woods there at the end was Kenny Pickett. Not able to come down with it. And the Packers lose in a heartbreak. 43-36. 507 yards by Justin Herbert. He had himself a game, as this Packers our defense was not able to stop him whatsoever. And the Packers will try to move on from this game and look forward to the New York Giants in next week's matchup after a tough loss to New England at home. And that one definitely stings. Was looking for a lot more there, and we just weren't able to capitalize down the stretch there, and stop, honestly, that red-hot Patriots defense. And our passing game, we're just giving up too many big plays, one after another. Our defense against the pass is the worst in the NFL by a large margin. It's not even close. Can't be giving up 400, 500 passing yards a game. Couple upgrades here for our team. Can upgrade Kyle Hamilton, Devon Wyatt. And then we got an upgrade here for Kayvon Thibodeau. Alright, chat. So what we'll do here is we will go ahead and manage our staff. We'll set our game day goals again. I typically stick with the first downs. I think we can do 300 offensive yards. We are giving up way too many points a game, so I don't trust ourselves anymore in that. And we'll say 2 passing TDs this week. And then we'll look at our talent tree for upgrades. And we are going to get this, as this looks crucial. XP for our quarterback. We want to try and work with Kenny Pickett here, get him some XP. And that will be it for this stream. We will face the New York Giants, who are 2-2 on the year. And again, as you can see, we're the number 1 rated offense in points per game. But defensively, we give up the most points per game. And defensive passing yards, giving up nearly 400 yards passing, which is dead last in the NFL. So I appreciate everybody who came and watched the stream. I appreciate everybody who supports on the stream. If you watched afterwards, if you like what I do, please give me a follow. I'm just here to have fun, and I really appreciate everybody's support and comments. So thank you all. I hope you all have a wonderful night. This is Lethal Star Gaming signing off.